Alright. This is gonna be what if Deku had solo leveling. I'm doing this because I spent 10 hours straight reading solo leveling, and it was cool as fuck. But yeah. And for the person who asked me to do this for Naruto, the reason I don't do Naruto what ifs is because there is 21 seasons, mate. Like, I have trouble even getting to part 2s, like, let alone like part 11s. But yeah, sorry, but I might do a Naruto what if eventually, but sorry. I might do your idea, bro. But yeah, anyway, sorry. So yeah, there's gonna be a few changes in the My Hero Academia world, like, so, pretty much, quirks are pretty much gonna be magic, I guess. Like, instead of, like, it's not just, evolved from magic, it is magic, like, pretty much everyone's gonna have it. But yeah, and like, the world isn't like ranked, the heroes aren't ranked by like numbers, it's like S rank, A rank, B rank, whatever. And yeah. And gates do open, like, in the world, but like, it's not as common as in solo leveling. Like, say there's like 7 a day, there might just be 3. But yeah, heroes pretty much take care of them, as long as like normal crime as well. But yeah. And also, I'm gonna give everyone a big boost, like, with their power. But yeah, I'll probably just explain on the go. But yeah, anyway, let's start it off. Oh yeah, and Deku is pretty much gonna be San Jinwoo, but like, not actually San Jinwoo. He's gonna look like him. That's pretty much it though. But yeah. So yeah. So we started off, Izuku's born. He has black hair, blue eyes. San Jinwoo, But yeah, Inko's happy. Hasashi, he's there. But yeah, so, normal life, pretty much. At the age of 2, Hasashi's gone like the wind. When they get the milk. I feel bad about saying stuff like that. Whatever. It's an anime character, who cares? Meh. So, yeah. Yeah, but yeah. So, I'm gonna do a time skip. He's now 4. This is the day that Baku awakens his quirk. And pretty much how it activates it is pretty much how his quirk works. Well, his magic, I kind of guess. He can create explosions from anywhere on his body. But pretty much how it activates, he creates an explosion from his shoulder to his hand. A big ass explosion. And the teacher's like, oh my god, Bakugo, I think your quirk activated. He's like, what, really? Like, wow, I have explosions. Cool. But yeah, Zuku's like, wow, Bucket, that's such a cool quirk. I wonder what mine will be. He's like, yeah, Zuku, you'll probably have a strong one like mine. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like, how they test quirks isn't like some random test, like, it's pretty much they put their hand on like that silver ball and, it tests their pretty much magic points, I guess. They're ranked. From a child, like, they're ranked is what they're going to be called for pretty much until high school, when they get, well, not high school, college or whatever, until they get their rank reevaluated, pretty much. But yeah. So, Deku, like, went after school. He's like, Mom, can we go get my quirk evaluated? Bakugo got his, so I might get mine. Oh, okay, sweetie, like, sure. So, they go and, like, they get it evaluated, and it looks like, sorry, kid, but you only have about 10 points. You're an E rank. It's like, but what? I wanna. But what? Yeah, I'm sorry, kid, but you won't be able to become a hero. Well, you're pretty much, you got the lowest scores I've ever seen, actually. But yeah, sorry, kid. But I wanted to be a hero. Yeah, sorry, kid, that won't happen. I'm sorry, Zuku, it's my fault. Let's just go home. We can get some ice cream if you want. Zuku's kind of just like, but I wanted to be a hero. But yeah. So now, next day, Zuku's kind of just like, kind of dead inside, really, but not really. Like, he ain't gonna stay dead inside. But yeah. Baku's like, hey, Zuku, what's wrong? He says, I'm an E rank. Huh? What? You're an E rank? That's pathetic. I'm a I'm a I'm a B rank already. Like, well, that's good for you, Bakugo. He's like, but since you're an E rank, that means that you're useless, huh? You're a deku. Like, what? But Kachan. He said, yeah, you're a deku, huh? Hey everyone, but Azuka's a deku. He doesn't have. He's an E rank. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, pretty much for his whole life he's been bullied a lot. Like, maybe even worse than in canon. But yeah. So, in the last, I'm going to do a big time skip now, another 14 years. So, Deku's pretty much 18. He looked like Sanjin Wu before he got the solo leveling. He kind of pathetic. Not gonna lie. But yeah. So the teacher comes like, okay everyone, we're going to be, please fill out these forms so you can decide what you want to be in the future. I was like, oh, what? Why do we have to do that? That's so boring. Just kidding, I all know you want to be heroes. Yeah. Everyone's like using the codes like, woo, yeah, woo. And some of them are actually pretty strong because pretty much everyone got a boost. Like, say Kirishima, like, he had hardening. He could pretty much like throw hardened bits of his skin, kind of like daggers, I guess. Kaminari, he can pretty much use his lightning to increase his speed like a lot. But yeah, pretty much like people are like considered like tanks, healers or something. Well, like, not really healers. There's not many of them. They're pretty rare. And like Baka would be considered like a mage or something, like an attack class or something. But yeah. Pretty much like, so Kaminari would be like an assassin because he would be fast. Kirishima would be a tank. Baka would be an attack class. I don't know, Momo would be a mage because, I don't know, she can create stuff, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So, Baka's like, and he says like, oh, it looks like we have 2 people going to UA. Bakugo, Katsuki, and Azuka Midoriya. What's he gonna do? Baka's like, huh, what? You're going to UA, you nerd? Baka and Deku's like, the general studies. I think I just want to go to general studies, that's all. So they won't even accept you even if you do want to go into general studies. Pathetic. And he goes over and like explodes Deku's desk. Deku's like, but no. Okay then, I'll try and go somewhere else, I guess. You better. I think I might just go now. And he grabs his books and just walks out. Buck's like, oh, stupid nerd. Thinks he can go to UA. But yeah. So Deku's walking home. Sludge villain attacks. This guy is like much stronger as well, so like, he can pretty much do what I said about Kirishima. He can harden his sludge and like throw it like knives or something. Do a bunch of cool shit, I guess. But yeah, so he's walking down the bridge like, I guess I could just, maybe I should go to this school or something. Maybe I should go to this one. Sludge villain comes down, it's like, hey kid, I need your body. And he's like, huh, what? No. Like, no, please don't. He says, you don't have a choice, He throws, like, a spike at, like, Azuka's arm, and, it goes pretty much through it, like that kind of, like, chops off his arm. And Soldier's like, you can still be used. He starts, pretty much drowning Deku. He's like, ow. He's like, he's pretty much like flashing through his life like, I did nothing useful and haven't been useful at all. Guess there's no reason that I should even live now, huh? If you think about it, this guy's doing me a favor. Killing me off so I don't have to endure the pain of the world. Why am I laughing at stuff like that? I don't know. Yeah, then eventually Yuzuki goes like, I guess this is it, huh? He blacks out. He dead. The screen appears like, would you like to become a player? What's this? Please answer within 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, yes. And he says, congratulations, you have become a player. Then All Might comes like, I am here. He punches the sludge villain, saves Deku. But yeah, he's like, oh my god, he's unconscious. Okay, he quickly rushes him to the hospital, and they take him, and and he brings the sludge villain into custody. No Bakugo kind of thing. But yeah. So like Azuki wakes up, and goes there like, oh my baby, you woke up. I'm so happy. It's like, huh, Mom, you're here? He says, why wouldn't I be? Like, Azuki's like, but I thought I died. He says, no, All Might saved you apparently. All Might, that's cool. And she says, I'm sorry, Azuki, this visit was short, but I have to go to work. I'll visit you. I'll visit you later tonight. He says, yeah, okay, Mom. No, she walks out and he says, I guess she couldn't see it. The screen's in front of him. Like, it says, congratulations, you have become a player. You'll have to complete you'll be given quests and different type of things to complete, and you'll be able to level up. And pretty much the screen activates. But yeah. So but yeah. It's like, and it says, you have been given a quest. Do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, yep, or everything else, 10-kilometer run. He's like, huh, why, I don't have to do that, I just got into hospital. He leaves it for like 3 hours, like 12 hours pretty much. And it finally ends. He says, you have not completed your quest, you'll be sent to the penalty zone. He's like, oh, what? He gets teleported to the penalty zone, like big ass desert. It's like, what the hell is this place? He sees the giant centipede. He's like, oh crap. He says, you have to survive for 4 hours in the penalty zone. Good luck. It's like, oh fuck. He starts running for the 4 hours. He's getting chased and stuff. He's like, fuck. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. He survives eventually, He gets teleported back. He's like, kind of the same thing, The nurse is like, oh, what happened? Like, oh my god, what happened? He's like, Mizuki's like, okay, I gotta do that quest every day. Okay, that's fine. But yeah. So he's pretty much like, like for a few weeks he pretty much does the thing, He got the Sanjin Wu body now. And the nurse comes in, he's working out, she's like, sorry. He's like, oh yeah, sorry, I'll put on a shirt. Ooh. Whoops. But yeah. And, and nurse like, okay, you're being discharged, but can I have your phone number? He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, oh, probably just wants to, probably just for some checkups. Whoops. Damn. But yeah, he goes home and goes like, hey Azuki, wait, how'd you get so tall? He's like, oh, I've just been working out, I guess. So she's like, oh, okay then. But yeah, he goes to sleep and that stuff, And next morning when he wakes up, he's like, what's this? He says, you've been given a gift. Like, okay, he opens it and it's a key to a dungeon. He's like, wait, what? A key to a dungeon? Okay, wow, okay. He gets dressed and stuff. He's like, okay, Mom, I'm gonna be going out for a little bit. She says, oh, okay, sweetie, I'll see you tonight. He says, yeah, sure. He goes into like a back alley and he opens it up. He's like, whoa, like, wait, this is a gate. Okay, I guess I'll go in. And he goes and he sees like, whoa, what is this place? He's looking around. It's like kind of like a subway. Not subway. Wait, isn't that a subway? A train station. He's like, what the hell? He's walking around. He sees the wolves. The iron-jawed thing. He's like, what the hell? Like, it tries to attack him. He's like, damn it. I'm weaker than, like, I'm not strong enough to fight these. He's like, damn it. He finds a sword on the ground. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll grab that. He grabs it and, he's like, iron sword, durability, 100. It's like, oh, wow. This is good. And he slices the wolf in half. It's like, whoa. He says, you have leveled up. You have reached level 1. Actually, no, he's probably, like, level 10 by now. He's getting stronger from, like, the workouts and stuff. But, yeah. I can't exactly remember what levels he was. I'll search it up after I finish the what ifs. But I'm pretty much gonna do it up until the Hell Tower, I guess. But, yeah. For this one, I'm pretty much going to be going up to the sports festival for this what if, because I want it to be a long what if, because I really like Soul Leveling has pretty much replaced Naruto is my favorite anime now / manga. But yeah, so he's killing the wolves and stuff. He's leveling up, and I think he got to level 15. His strength's 40. It says boss fight. He sees the giant snake. He's like, whoa, wait, his name's Orange. Doesn't that mean, like, he's a stronger enemy? Yeah, the wolves were orange at first, but now they're white. Okay, this should be good. He starts running at it. He starts trying to cut the snake. It's not doing anything. It's just kind of scraping him, but not doing anything. He's like, damn it, it's not doing anything. His armor's too thick, and damn, he's gonna kill me if he bites me even once. He's kind of panicking and stuff. He's like, wait, I can use my strength for this. If I'll have to use my strength for this if I can't use my sword. He starts like punching the snake, and it's actually doing quite a bit of damage. Like, it's actually leaving indents in the snake's armor. He's like, yes, this is good. He starts like punching it a lot more, and he's doing a lot of damage to it. And eventually, he grabs the snake around the neck and starts crushing it. Crushing it. Like, it's been a big fight. Like, he's been slammed against walls. His like fatigue is like pretty high, pretty much like at 81. Like, his health is like down to 10. He's got like the courage of the weak. His health has been he takes 50% less health on when he's below 30. But yeah. So like he eventually crushes the snake's neck and kills it. He's like, I did it. Like he checks his inventory. He says, damn, I forgot the snake's name. He gets like the daggers of the snake. Dagger of the snake. He's like, wait, what's this? He says, daggers of snake's name. This dagger will inflict either paralyze or cause bleed on your enemy. He's like, yes, I got a good weapon. Good that I got it now. The sword's completely gone. He's like, yes, okay, cool. And like the dungeon reverts back to its original thing. It's the train station kind of thing. He's like, oh wow. He's like, wow, and like damn, like I leveled up. I'm level 15. My strength's like 40. Wow. But I should probably start putting more points into everything else. Probably into like vitality and stuff. But he goes home after that, And he goes like, oh, okay, did you have a good day? He's like, yeah, I had quite a good day. Yeah. Like over the say another 4 weeks, a month passes. He went to another dungeon. The golem one that he said he did. But yeah. So say after he did the golem one, two people he starts walking home. It's kind of dark at night. Two people are following him. He's just he's like, damn it, I think some people are trying to mug me. He goes around the corner, they're following him. And then eventually he goes into an alley. He's like, yeah, they're following me. Better take them out. And they go into the alley and says, huh, looks like he found us out. He's like, okay, kid, give us your money, and you won't get hurt. The sister pops up, says, the people in front of you have killing intent towards you. You'll have to kill them, otherwise your heart will stop. He's like, what? I'll have to kill them? What? Oh god. He's like, fine. I'll have to kill them then. He pulls out his knife, and the guy's like, huh? What you trying to do, kid? This is when Itsuku activates sprint, charges them, and pretty much cuts off one guy's head, and the other guy's like, wait, what the hell? What the hell? This guy must be an assassin or something. What the hell? He says, you'll pay for that, So he had a gun quirk or something, he starts shooting bullets at Izuku. And, pretty much shooting at him, he's dodging him and stuff. He activates sprint again, chops off the other guy's head. He's like, okay, I did it. Okay, I did it. And the system says, congratulations, you have earned the skill Bloodlust. It'll cost you 30 mana points, and all enemies affected by this, all their stats will be decreased by 50%. It's like, what? That's a good skill. Yeah. Okay. Cool. He also had the Wolf Slayer title, so all mammals will have their strength 30% more damage done to them. But yeah. So he ends up doing a few more dungeons and stuff. I'm gonna say he's level 21 or something now. Then he gets the job title thing. He's like, you have reached level 20. You'll be able to get a job now. He's like, what? He says, please enter this dungeon, and you'll be able to complete your job title. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. But so he enters in it's the big kind of castle looking thing that Icarus was in. All the knights and stuff. He's walking around. He's like, okay, where are the enemies at? He sees the knight. He's like, okay, let's go. It starts to try and attack him. He's dodging the attacks, and then he starts trying to use his blade or his dagger, but it's not working. He's trying to slice it. It's not really doing anything to it. He's like, damn, it has high armor, but its attacks are slow. Damn it, what can I do? Wait. This is like the stake. I couldn't use my dagger on it. I couldn't use my blade on it, so I have to use brute strength. Then he's running up to it. He unequips his dagger. He uses his fist. Now he's punching the knight, and it is absolutely destroying it. He pretty much kills the knight. He's like, yes, got it. He says, you have got knight armor, knight chestplate. You will be able to equip this, and 10% less damage will be done to you. Wait, no, 20% more damage will be, you'll be able to do 20% more damage as long as your strength is over 30, which is now 40 or something. But yeah. So yeah. He's going through everything, and he's pretty much destroying the knights. Then eventually a mage attacks him. He's like, damn it. Wait, a mage and a knight. attacks him. He's like, wait, this is like that fight I had like a few weeks ago. Okay, he gets his dagger, and like he quickly uses sprint to kill the mage, because that was probably the biggest problem. He destroys the knight. But yeah, eventually he's gone through everything. His fatigue is pretty high, like around 40 now. And then eventually he finds the boss room. He's like, okay, this is the boss room. And it says, commander of the, I don't know, Red Army, Icarus. He's like, okay, this is the boss. He rushes at him, and he's using his blade. It's still not doing anything. He's like, damn it. Wait, yeah. He unequips it. They're both standing there. This one, Icarus puts his sword down. Takes off his cape and takes off the knives. Dick's like, chivalry, huh? I think I'm too weak. And he rushes at Icarus, starts punching him. It's still not doing anything. He's like, damn it, what? I can't do anything. He says, maybe I can use critical strike to get a good attack. He re-equips the. He equips the blade, the dagger, and starts trying to attack him. It's not doing anything. That's when Icarus uses Dominator's hand to grab the sword, and he hits Deku with it. Deku gets sent up into the air, and he's like, damn it, I can't beat him. He's like, wait, did I do my quest? Wait, no. He's like, damn it, okay, I'll give it one last shot. This one, Icarus is walking up to him, then Azure pounces at him, he gets onto him, puts the knife underneath Icarus's helmet and starts stabbing him. He's like, critical strike, critical strike, critical strike, critical strike, critical strike. He's pretty much, he kills Icarus. Icarus is up against the wall, dead. He gets the knight helmet. And he's like, okay, I did it. I beat the boss. He's looking like, wait, but it doesn't say anything. Wasn't I supposed to get a job title? And it says, you have defeated the boss. Now, complete the following challenge. The longer you survive, the better job you'll get. He's like, damn it, I knew it. This is when the knights start coming out. He's like, damn it, he's killing them and stuff. He's punching him. He's destroying them. They're coming out faster than he can kill them. They're coming out. He's like, damn it, what can I do? What can I do? They're gonna kill me. They're backing him into a corner. He's like, wait, did I do my quest today? And at this very point, the thing says, you did not complete your exercise today. You'll be transported to the penalty zone. He's like, damn it. And he gets transported. He's like, huh. I guess since all the enemies have gotten weaker now, maybe I can defeat the centipede to level up a bit more. That's when the giant centipede comes out, and he starts killing them. Slicing them up. But yeah, so he's killing them and stuff. He's got his health back. He completes the challenge and he gets his health back. He's like, yes, I did it. He said, and he gets some money. He's like, okay, I need to get a better weapon to defeat those things. I can't just keep punching him. He's looking through the store. He isn't seeing anything. He's like, damn. He sees wait, Night Slayer. He's like, damage against armored targets is doubled. I'm not sure exactly what it said, but yeah. He's like, perfect. He gets, he buys the bandages as well. He wraps it up and says, okay, at least I won't lose the Hearthstone. Then he says, and what about this? He sees Dominator's hand, ability to control objects without touching them. He's like, wait, isn't that what that guy used? He's like, okay, he crushes it and gets Dominator's hand. He tests it out quickly and he puts his dagger away, he finds it, he gets it back. He's like, okay, this is good. And he says, you'll be transported back now. He gets transported back to the room. And he sees all the knights much more before, but it says you have survived for 4 hours. But yeah. So he's like, okay, let's do this. So he rushes at the knights using the Night Slayer, and it's destroying them. He's using Dominator's hand to crush some of their heads and stuff, and destroying them. But he realizes they're still not doing anything. He's not even getting XP from killing them either. He looks and he thinks wait, these must be summons. He looks behind him. And he sees the mages. He's like, they must be summoning him. Whoops. So he's he's rushing at one. He kills one. He says, okay, yeah, I got XP for that one. Some of the knight's armor fall. And he's like, yes, okay, yeah, I was right. But how am I going to find the rest? Then he remembers back to when he used stealth before. I'm not saying he did some of these things, because I'm literally just remembering them now. But yeah. So, But yeah, so, he's he uses stealth, and, they use the eyes thing. And he seems like, you may have found me, but now I found you. He's killing the mages. He got 2 now. It's been about 5 minutes. He finds the other 3. He's like, I killed my final ones. He rushes through the knights, killing a few of them. And, then eventually he kills a mage. Uses Dominator's hand to destroy another one, and, eventually kill the last one. Then all the knight's armors fall. It says, challenge complete. You will be able to gain a job title. So, it's deciding. And it says, okay, maybe I can get, assassin or something, Maybe a tank, or maybe a decent mage. It says, your job title is necromancer. He's like, what? No. He says, death, those who oppose you will fall. Death follows you everywhere. You fight by yourself, but your immortal army, but your undead army will follow. He's like, what? No, I didn't want this. And he thinks wait, maybe if I can revive these things, then I can expect. And it says efficiency, time, pretty much, gains more points. It says you have unlocked the secret class, Shadow Lord. It's wait, it says you'll be able to raise shadows and you'll be able to raise shadows from the people that you have killed, adding them to your army. He's like, what, really? He says, okay, I'll accept. And, all these other classes update, Blade Wielder, Blade Master, a Knight, Master Knight or something. But yeah, he says, okay, maybe I should test them out, he says. And it says, please pick a word to activate your ability. He says, okay. Arise. The night shadows start coming up, and it's like, yeah, this will be good. It says, you'll only be able to save at least 20 nights, 20 shadows. He says, okay then. Then he looks over at Icarus. He says, this body is able to be resurrected. He's like, okay then. He says, okay, I'll send 11 of these guys to the nothingness so I can resurrect you. He says, arise. He says, failed. Enemy is too strong. He's like, what? He says, you have 2 more chances left, please. He says, okay, arise. It says, enemy failed. Then he looks back and says, Icarus, guarder of this empty throne. He says, okay then. He says, you guard someone who's not going to come back. Why do it when you can? Why do that when you can protect someone who actually is here? And he says, I'll give it another try, but why don't you protect me then? And he says, arise. Icarus comes out. And it says, elite knight. He's like, huh? He says, any one of this class will be able to be named. What would you like to be called? What would you like to call him? He says, I think blood command, commander of the Red Army, protector of the throne, is a little bit too much. Okay, then I'll call you Icarus. He's like, he says, name given to elite knight Icarus. Says, yeah. But yeah. So, pretty much I'm gonna say that was like on the 8th month or 9th month or something. He's completed like the rest. He's decided to do a month. He's pretty much taking a month rest. Just doing the exercises and stuff. And like, then eventually it's the day of the UA entrance exam. So he's walking down, like, a few of the girls are looking at him, because that's what they do in solid leveling. But yeah, anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's kind of just wearing this. Then eventually he sees the brown-haired girl about to trip over. He's like, damn, I probably shouldn't let her do that. He uses sprint, and, he catches the girl, and he says, sorry, I used my quirk to save you, if that's okay. She says, oh, yeah, sure. And she looks at him and says, wow. He says, can I have your phone number? He says, yeah, sure. I'm gonna be doing the cannon ship. Yeah, so they end up walking in. He sits down, and Bucko sits beside him and says, wait, who are you? He says, oh, it's you. And he says, don't you remember me? Ka-chan? And he's like, what? Zuko? He's like, he starts exploding a little bit. He's like, and Zuko's like, just shut up, you angry Pomeranian. He's like, what'd you call me? And Bucko's pretty much yelling at him while Prison Mike's doing the speech. Then eventually Ida stands up. He says, I'm disgraced at UA for leaving out such a detrimental part of the exam. You clearly missed a 0-pointer. And you two there, stop talking to your friend. He is annoying everyone in this whole thing. And then Azuka says, what? Do you think this guy is my friend? He's been threatening to kill me for the past 30 minutes. You really think this is my guy? You really think this is my friend? He says, well, that doesn't matter. Just tell him to be quiet. He says, yeah, I would like him to be quiet, but he won't shut up. But yeah. So they finished the thing. Bucko stayed quiet for a little bit. But yeah. So and they get the things, they're just waiting outside. Then Izuku starts walking up, it looks like he's about to walk up to Uraraka. And, then Ida grabs him by the shoulder and says, you trying to distract that girl. That's very, why would you do that? There's no point in doing that. It's just what? Why? I wasn't even walking towards that girl. I was just trying to get to the front. He says, unlikely. And Izuku says, and who are you anyway? And why are you talking to me? He says, I am Ida Tenya, B rank. He says, and what about it? He says, I am a high level attacker. And who are you? He says, my name is Asuka Midoriya, E rank. He just starts laughing, you're E rank, huh? It's like, what are you doing here if you're E rank? He says, going for the exam. He says, yeah, good luck. You might as well just go now, Then I say Deku uses bloodlust on him and says, why would I go now? There's no point. I'm already here, He's what, Then he sees all the the darkness behind him. He's like, what the hell? What the hell is this guy? He can't be an E rank. No, he can't be. you know. But yeah. So, you know, like, they're pretty much, like, going through the, you know, then, like, eventually he gets to the front, and, you know, the gate's open, and, you know, he just blitzes out using sprint, you know, everyone's like, what's he doing? He's cheating, you know. Oh, President Mike says, go, 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 there was no point in waiting, there was no countdown in a real fight. Everyone's like, oh, crap. You know, he's like, so let's see that guy just blitz off, he's like, what the hell, like, he can't be an E rank, I felt like, what the hell? He felt like another B rank as well. But yeah, so you know. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot to do the Cerberus. Yeah, during the before he did the you know, he got Icarus or whatever. He did that. So yeah, I completely forgot about that. Sorry. But yeah. But yeah, so you know. So you know, he pretty much he's going through everything. Like, you know, he's using his Night Slayer dagger to like destroy the robots. It's like really effective against them as well. You know, once he's gone far away from everyone, he's like, okay, I guess I can do it now. You know, he summons all of his knights, including Icarus and stuff. You know, the people like, what? Like, what is that? Like, what's that boy doing? Is he a mage or something? But wait, I just saw him using assassin class speed. What's up with this guy? Like, maybe he has multiple classes, like, but that's like super rare. Like, what the hell? He says, okay, everyone. Okay, you guys, go out and destroy every robot you can see. And save people, I guess. You know, all the knights start running off. You know. And he ends up getting a total of like 120 points because, you know, he can destroy like a bunch of people. A bunch of robots. But yeah. But yeah, so you know, he's like, you know, he's going through everything. And you know, yeah. You know, he's destroying a bunch of robots and stuff, you know, then eventually like he gets boom, boom, boom. You know, people screaming like, oh, help, help, go, run. You know. You know, like, so, you know, he's going through and stuff. And then, you know, he sees the 0 point. He's like, oh, okay, that might be a good... And he says, oh, I don't need to deal with that. And then he sees Uraka, like, she's like, help me, help. You know, he's like, oh, damn it, I gotta help her. You know, he's like, he says, okay, I'm gonna get back at, you know, Icarus. He, like, unsummons Icarus and gets him back, like, where beside him and says, okay, you're gonna help him. You're gonna help me. You're gonna destroy that robot. You know, Icarus nods. You know, they start running and pretty much blitzing. And then Icarus, like, pretty much, like, destroys a whole arm with his sword. Icarus thinking, like, damn, if he used a sword, I would have been dead. And then, like, they get to the head and, you know, pretty much destroy it. You know, they're like, and, you know. But, yeah. You know, he kills it. And, you know, like, you know, but, yeah. So, you know, he saves Uraka, brings him back to Recovery Girl. And, you know, yeah. I'm sorry, like, if I've been pausing a little bit, I just kind of thinking a lot. But, yeah, sorry. But, yeah. You know, when he gets home, he's thinking, like, maybe, yeah, I should do it. I should do it. And he goes back to the same place where he's, like, defeated the Cerberus. And he unlocks the gate. You know, he says, like, what is this place? It says Demon Tower. And he's looking everywhere, like, is this the whole of, Hersu or whatever? Wow, that's sick. Like, that's so cool. And it says, quest, collect 10,000 demon souls and collect horns and stuff. He's like, what? How am I supposed to do that all in here? But yeah. So, like he's going through and killing people. Then eventually, he gets to the 25th floor. He's collected about actually no, it was 1,000 demon souls, yeah. So he's collected about 201 souls. But he sees the boss, he's like, damn, that guy's big. He's killing all the other things as well. And then he's like, okay, I killed everyone, now to kill the boss. He doesn't look like he's going to do anything. Then he looks around for a second just in case, Then he looks back and the demon thing is going. He's like, what the hell? And he looks up and sees the guy. He's like, what the hell? That guy's fast. So he's like, okay, go, gotta run. So now he's running and stuff. And the guy's chasing him. He's pretty much like attacking him. He's like, damn it. This is gonna be hard. He's running, he sees the building collapse, that building's like, okay, yeah, that's a good plan. He says, okay, Icarus, get that building. He cuts the building, it falls over. He's like, okay, gotta use the trap. He's running through the guys underneath the building now. Then he uses sprint, and he goes over the building. He's like, got you. He stabs him in the eye. He's using critical strike, vital strike as well. He's like killing the guy, paralyzed, bleed and stuff as being in effect. Then eventually, he kills the guy. He's like, got him. He's like, you have been given I can't remember exactly what it was, like the necklace or something that gives him more strength. But yeah. So and yeah. And he kills the guy, and he's like, it's pretty much been like 2 weeks in here, right? Like, oh damn it, UA. He has to go back now. He goes back and his mother's been worried for a little bit. He said that he was be gone for a while. She's like, she thought maybe like a whole day. He comes back and she's like, Azuku, you're back. I thought you left. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom. She hugs him and is like, don't do that again, please. She's like, I'm sorry, Mom. She's like, oh yeah, you got your letter for UA. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. He gets in, he opens up and says, congratulations, young Azuku Midoriya. You have been welcomed to Class 1A. Please, report to the dorms this week. He's like, wait, that was a week ago. And then he realized, like, wait, this is the night before the UA. He's like, oh fuck, I gotta sleep. He sleeps, Inko picked up his uniform for him. But yeah. On the first day, everyone's kind of there, at the class. And, a few people got there a little bit earlier, because why not? There's Momo, Todoroki, Ida, and then another girl. Just there. Eventually, everyone gets in, Azuki walks in, he's like, oh yeah, finally. Okay, I got in. People are like, wait, who are you? You weren't at the dorm. I was like, are you in the wrong class? He says, no, my name's Azuki Midoriya, I'm supposed to be here. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. It's like, oh yeah, I went on a trip for a little bit, I didn't get my letter. Okay, yeah, sure. And everyone's talking for a little bit, saying, my name's this, and stuff. Then eventually, Aizawa comes in, okay, everyone, I am your homeroom teacher, Mr. Aizawa. Put these on, we'll be doing a quick evaluation test. Uraraka's like, what? But I thought we were supposed to be doing orientation. He's like, no, I have free reign of my class. So now just put this on and shut up. She's a bit offended by that. And, but yeah. But yeah. So, everyone's getting changed. Azuku's in there. Kirishima says, "Whoa, bro, you're ripped." He says, "What's your workout?" He says, "Oh, I do, he says the thing, he's like, and Kirishima says, "Wait, how often?" He says, "Every day." He says, "Whoa, that's intense, bro." He says, "Yeah, not really. Kind of gotten used to it." He's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess you would, eh?" But yeah. So, everyone gets out. Wait, no, sorry, I forgot to mention something. Aizawa says, like, "Okay, before we go out, everyone introduce yourselves." Everyone's getting up saying, like, I'm Todoroki, Shoto, my rank is A or something. I'm an A rank. My name's Jiro, I'm a B rank. They're just saying their names and stuff. Asuka gets up. And he says, "My name's Asuka Midoriya. I'm an E rank." Everyone's like, "What? You're an E rank? Then how are you in class 1A?" He says, "Don't worry about it." Everyone's thinking like, "Oh, he must have gone really good high on the entrance exam," which he did, but like it was pretty much because of the points he got. He got 180 in total. But yeah. There's also another girl. She's like, "My name is fuck, I forgot to pronounce it." But yeah, fuck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She's like, "My class is A rank as well." Like, people can get strong with their quirks and stuff. But yeah. So then, like, outside while they're waiting, like, go back to actually what happened. They're waiting outside. As I was just, "Okay, now everyone's here, we're going to be doing a bull throw with your quirk." And, like, he says, "Okay, can Azuka Midoriya come up?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." He says, "Why did you pick me?" He says, "You got first on the entrance exam." He's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess I did." Everyone's like, "What? The E rank got first?" Bakugo runs and says, "What? How'd you get first, you nerd?" Like, Aizawa restrains him. He's like, Stop, you idiot. Go back and wait for your turn." Jesus Christ, freaking retard. He says, "Okay, throw the ball as far as you can." And I'm gonna say, like, he's at least level 30 now or something. So now his strength is probably like, I'm gonna say 60. Pretty much all of his stats are kind of close to that. I'm not sure, I'll search it up. It doesn't matter, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter really. But so yeah. And Azuki throws the ball. It goes like, I'm gonna say, 1,200 meters. And as I was like, whoa. It was like, whoa, that's so cool. Like, wow, this is gonna be so fun. Like, a few people are kind of curious, like, wait, like, he's an E rank, but he got that much, like, damn. Everyone else does their tests. Suzuki pretty much gets first overall, because, like, he's pretty much fast, strong and stuff. Like, he hasn't used any of his skills yet. Like, he didn't use sprint on the thing. He still just got first place. But yeah. But yeah. So eventually it's time for the Heroes vs. Villains a week after. Everyone's waiting in class. A few people are talking to each other, waiting for his hour. All Might comes in like, "I am here," coming in like a normal person. And, like, he comes in like, "We'll be doing a practical exam today." Pretty much. He explains the Heroes vs. Villains. He says, "But what's a hero without their costume?" Everyone gets their costumes, and the Zuku's is just this, what's on screen. And people are asking, like, "Why is your costume like that? Like, it's not flashy, really." He says, "There's no point in really being flashy with your costume. It just makes you more of a target, really." They're like, "Oh, yeah, I guess so." But, I need a water, but I can't get up. But, so, the teams are picked, and he is with this girl. Yeah, he, and, I don't, yeah, sure. Yeah, you thought I meant the canon ship in My Hero Academia. Yeah, nah, bro, I meant the canon ship in Solo Leveling. But yeah, nah, that he's paired up with her. But yeah, and he said, oh, it's like, what's your quirk? She says, oh, I can do I can create light blades, and I'm really, I can, and I have advanced martial arts skills. He's like, cool. And like, no one actually seen his skills. They just think like maybe he has a strength enhancer, like, and like speed. So he's probably like an attack class. And she says like, okay, what's the plan? He says, we don't need one. I can do this by myself. She's like, what? What do you mean? You're only an E rank, but he says, I can still do it by myself. And like, it's Kaminari and Bakugo. And she says, okay then, I'll wait. He says, okay. All it says, heroes may enter. And she's watching like, I think this guy's a little bit cocky. And she does have that, like, still kind of has that smell thing. And like, she's like, he's the only one that actually smells nice. Like, that's kind of weird. But as he's walking in, they see like his shadow getting bigger. And she's like, what's going on? And then like the shadow knights start coming out, along with like Icarus and stuff. Everyone's like, what the hell? Like, from the viewing platform, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell is he doing? It looks like to be mage skills, but I thought he was an attack class, probably. He's walking through, he has like 20 knights, like pretty much Icarus and like, I'm gonna say 3 other knights behind him. And but yeah. So he's walking through, and then eventually, like, Bakugo appears, like, I'm gonna kill you, nerd! He sees, like, Deku, glowing blue eyes, a knight behind him, like, 4 knights behind him. He's like, what the hell? What the hell, nerd? What are you doing? He says, oh, I'm using my quirk. Can't you see? He says, Icarus, you deal with him. Nods his head and starts walking forward. When Bakugo tries to explode him, it pretty much doesn't do. It pretty much like knocks him back just a little bit. Bakugo's like, what the hell? Asuku, fight me! He says, why should I when I have these guys? Then Icarus starts attacking him, using his sword. Pretty much like not killing him, but like hurting him a lot, chopping him up. Recovery Girl can recover limbs, but yeah. So like, and eventually like Icarus cuts off one of Bakugo's arms. He's like, my arm! What the fuck? Says, oh, sorry about that, Icarus. I think he's good now. Icarus nods and like kind of goes back into his shadow with the other knights. He says, I think I can deal with the other guy now. But so like he captures Bakugo, with the tape. And starts walking up. Everyone's like, what the hell is? I thought he was just an E rank. What the hell? This guy must be lying. But like he ends up he's still going up and stuff. Then eventually Kaminari is there. He's like, so you got to pass Bakugo. That's a bit surprising. He says, yeah, sure. And, then Kaminari says, okay, but now I'm gonna get you. And then eventually, Kaminari like blitzes at him, using electricity and stuff. And like he thinks he's got Izuku, but pretty much Izuku just catches his fist. He says, "Is that all you got?" Kamina's like, "What the hell?" And Izuku like throws him to the wall. Kamina's getting like kind of getting in the wall like, like, what the hell? I thought you just. What the hell, man? You know, Kaminari looks at him again, and Izuku like says, "Huh? You think? So you thought you were fast?" And he starts using sprint. He's going around, pretty much running circles around Kaminari. Everyone in the room's like, "What the hell's up with this guy? Like, he has an assassin. He's looks like he's an assassin, a mage, and an attack class. What the hell's up with him?" Then eventually, he's pretty much pummeling Kaminari. And then eventually, like, he's gotten far away. He says, he uses Dominator's hand to pick up Kaminari and just throw him against the wall, pretty much finishing him. Then eventually he touches the bomb, and it says, "Hero team wins." And she's like, "What? How did he do it all by himself?" But yeah, so he's walking down and says, "There, I did it." She's like, "But how?" He says, "You don't need to worry about that." And he gets back into the room. Everyone's just looking at him like, "What the hell? Like, what are you?" And Izuku kind of just sits stands and starts looking at the monitor and says, "Okay, what's next?" And I was like, yeah. But I'm gonna end this part off here. I'm gonna press part 2 as well today. I just need something to eat and drink. I'm gonna do it after that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. So